If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, I know I'm probably late when it comes to Madden 23 news because I'm late to court, I'm late to church, I'm late to parties. Wherever I have to be on time, I'm probably late too. So don't hold that against me. Anyway, we're going to talk about some of the abilities that are changing in Madden 23 and some new ones that are dropping now. This information right here comes from Madden School, so if they left stuff out, get mad at them, not me. All right, son. Also become a member of the Wolfpack. I'm talking about like maybe the second day of Madden, I'm gonna have the scheme out for you guys. We're gonna have an offense and defensive scheme because there's no weak box in Madden 23. Unless they change it for the launch, we'll be able to run like dollar against single back wing type, you know what I mean? And get stops on defense. So I'll lab all that up for you guys and get a scheme out there. 4 members, ASAP, something you can use in Ultimate Team, something you can use in Regs, franchise, you name it. I will have it for you guys. All right, so existing abilities that will be different. Now let me make sure this is all popping up on my screen right. Escape Artist is gonna change. All right, so right here it says, in Madden 22, Escape Artist was a regular superstar ability. EA Sports deemed it too effective, so it's been switched to an X Factor ability in Madden 23. A player will need to meet certain conditions before the ability is activated. Now, in Madden 23, if they do not nerf the pass rush, you're gonna be in trouble, man. You better have a scheme where you dink and dunk, son, because you're gonna need it. Pay attention to my channel. I'm really good with those. Description in Madden 22. This is what it's like in Madden 22 in its current state. Passers with this ability are faster and more responsive to user input while rolling out of the pocket. Everybody knows to play Ultimate Team. I called it in Madden 22 at the beginning of the year when I was using the Ravens at the beginning of the year. I said, this is going to be the most OP thing in the game because this quarterback moves like it's, what do you call it? Last gen. He don't move like next gen. He moves like last gen. He's faster than everybody on the field. And I was right. It became a problem, so they had to change it. Description in Madden 23. This is the new description. The slipperiest quarterbacks, I can't believe they use that word. The slipperiest quarterbacks are capable of exploding out of the pocket at the slightest sign of trouble. When they enter the zone, their scramble speed is increased. So you have to meet certain abilities for it to activate. That's how it works now. You can't just use it right off the bat. And I don't know how mobile QBs are going to be this year. I think it's going to be more pocket presence, more pocket passing, and then you have to deal with the pressure. So then you have to deal with the blitzing. So like I said, you better know how to throw short fast because throwing a little bit deeper is going to be harder if they're all out blitzing you. Work on that. Work on your hitch routes. Work on your swing routes. I'll provide that information for you guys on the channel as we continue and progress through the Madden 23 season. Fast break. The fast break superstar ability has also been tweaked slightly. In the past, it made your quarterback take off faster after receiving the snap on QB run plays. Now it instead leads to better blocking from your offensive line. So in 22, passers with this ability immediately respond to user input on designed quarterback run plays. Description in Madden 23, players with this ability receive better blocking support on designed quarterback run plays. So they changed fast break, which I didn't really know too much about it because I wasn't really using that, right? I was a Regs player, so I didn't really worry about that. I was more of an escape artist, gunslinger type player. And that's what they're changing next, Gunslinger. So Gunslinger has also been toned down to be less effective in Madden 23 than it was in Madden 22. So in Madden 22, passers with this ability have faster passing animations and increased velocity on bullet passes. In Madden 23, QB has increased pass animation speed and a larger threshold before using the long Hail Mary wind-up animation. So trying to throw like the one-play tutties is going to be a little bit more difficult. But I've already tried it with like Lamar Jackson. And some of the same plays that I use in Madden 22 still work in Madden 23. They still glitch out the whole entire defense. I'll show you what I mean as the game drops. I will provide that play probably on day 1 for you guys so you can actually see it. Now, they are going with completely new abilities in Madden 23, and we're going to talk about those right now. First one is going to be dots. It's a QB X Factor ability. Accurate passers know that ball placement is the difference between a touchdown and a turnover. When they enter the zone, all passes are thrown with perfect accuracy. So that's going to be a big deal if you are in the X Factor ability with dots. So like I said, once you do that, once you enter the X factor, you're not going to throw any inaccurate passes, which tells me that without this on, you're going to be throwing a lot of inaccurate passes because of DDA. If you don't know what DDA is, read up on it. It is a thing. Next one is the low point Deadeye. Passers, this is actually a superstar ability, okay? First one was X Factor ability. The next one's a superstar ability. Passers with this ability have perfect accuracy on any low point throws under 20 yards. So hitch routes, curl routes, underneath in routes, swing routes, wheel routes. If you throw low passes that are under 20 yards, they're gonna be perfect accuracy, which is gonna be key, man. I'm gonna have to key in on this one right here because I feel like low point versus man defense is more, it has more of an effect than like high point, obviously, or just regular passing. So keep your eye on the low point Deadeye. I think that one's gonna be very important. Now for the red zone, high point Deadeye. Passers with this ability, it's a superstar ability. Passers with this ability have perfect accuracy on high point throws under 20 yards. This might be something ideal for the red zone. However, you still have to worry about all these crazy catch animations that they implemented into the game, man. You never know what you're gonna get as far as animations go. What was cool is they added that passing mechanic to give you a better chance at catching the ball and you feel like you're superior, but they also gave it to the defense. So it kind of like rules itself out, man. I'm just gonna go back to classic passing, bro. I'm not gonna do all that extra BS if I don't have to. What for? I'll just throw a high point Deadeye. If he catches, he catches. He don't, bro. I mean, it's not like EA's they're gonna dictate what happens regardless of what you press, right? Regardless of your input. Come on, man. They're not gonna get me with that scam. Persistent, general superstar ability. Players with this ability are harder to knock out of the zone. I don't know if that one will be used a lot, honestly. But these next two, bro, I think the next two are gonna be key as far as Madden 23 goes and how we progress through the game. Inside shade, CB superstar ability. Defenders with this ability generally react much faster to receiver cut moves when in man coverage and inside the numbers. So in routes, maybe crossing routes, I would imagine. In routes, drags, in routes from your running back, would imagine. Maybe they'll play better. Maybe they won't. It just depends, I guess. It depends on the situation. However, corner routes on the outside shade and stuff like that, this may be the one that people start throwing on the cornerbacks. Probably what I would do. So outside shade defenders, it's a CB superstar ability. Defenders with this ability generally react much faster to receiver cut moves when in man coverage and outside the numbers. So we're talking about outside the numbers, out routes and stuff like that. People love to throw corner routes. Now, here's the thing. Here's why I say outside shade versus inside shade. I'd rather use outside shade because someone's trying to throw an inside route, right? If they're trying to throw like a deep crosser, which considered starts from the inside, then goes to outside the numbers. With the pass rush the way it is in Madden 23, you may not even have that time, son. So if you can shade outside with these corners and then you worry about the inside on the short side of the field, I mean the long side of the field, you're gonna put yourself in a better advantage. And if you could put someone down on a line on like a vert hook, maybe a linebacker on a vert hook in man defense, and then you just guard like any inside route coming from the opposite side, you're gonna put in work, son. So I am anxious to see who has all these. I know that the Panthers, since they got some, who they get, bro, I can't remember the name off top. They got another corner. Who was it? Jackson? I think they got Jackson. Let me know in the comments below if I'm right. But the Panthers are probably going to be the man defensive team for Madden 23 again, but I may be corrected. I got to look at all the ratings and stuff. Once I get the game, I will dig through all of it for you guys, man, and give you guys the best case scenario. Make sure you drop a like. Let me know what you think as far as the abilities go for Madden 23. Drop a comment. Love you guys, man. Peace.